nimechoka. Ay, 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 ay. Kushukuru mimi sitachoka. Ay, 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 ay. Nashukuru pale nimetoka. Ay, ay, ay.
Show your love for Ben Psycho.
Absolutely love them because they also really spark some really great conversations. One of them that has been so fired online is the conversation on compensation for women who are. Did you see? Did you guys see?
No, I'm so excited and nervous, but I also want you to answer that question.
Question number 10. What uncomfortable truths do you feel you were not told about life in university?
What uncomfortable truths do I feel like I was told?
That you were not told.
That I wasn't told. Aki kana kuanga ka slow. Ni followers tu akakwangi different na sisi. So even after you broke up, you're still updating him.
Yeah.
I stand a king. Kipchumba needs to write for us a book.
First of all, manze, you wapenda. You will inspire.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Ben Psycho, and this is another episode of the JOYRIDE podcast. This is season 8, episode 9.
10.
This is episode 10?
Yeah, Murugi Muniz was
Oh
episode
yeah,
9.
I'm actually the one who saved it.
Yeah.
Karibuni sana, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Some good news, we actually hit 80,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
80,000 people. I don't even think...
80.1 now.
It's 80.1. That's like a whole stadium. So thank you so much, JOYRIDEers, for subscribing. If you're new to this channel and you've never subscribed, please subscribe. And if you just watch our content and don't subscribe, I mean, that's unfair.
Yeah.
Karibu sana, and I'm here with the beautiful
Wanjiru, karibuni sana. November 22nd is still happening. We'll be at Jain Bhavan Loresho. Maybe we don't tell people where Jain Bhavan is.
Yeah.
It's actually in Loresho. So that's where the JOYRIDE Live Experience will be happening. I think by the time this goes up, we'll have Uber discount codes.
Yes, sir.
If you'll be coming to the event, we'll share a discount code for you. And it's 50% off up to 300 bob off. So you can take a cab from wherever you're coming. As long as you're coming to Jain Bhavan, you're going to enjoy 50% off up to 300 bob.
That means if you're coming from Westlands, and if from Westlands to Loresho is 300, you pay nothing?
No, you pay 50%. 150.
Oh, they will pay for...
But if you're coming from Kiambu to Loresho and it says 700 bob, you'll get 300 bob off.
Okay.
Not 350.
Okay.
Yeah.
We care for you, JOYRIDEers.
Yeah.
So make sure you buy your tickets. These tickets will run out. I can promise you that. Though I've been threatening them.
Since we started.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. How has your week been?
It's been good. I don't think there's been anything major that's happened. Just the usual.
Nice one. Let me read some comments.
I'm very calm today.
You are?
Yeah.
Let me read some of the comments. Before I introduce our guest, today we have a professional lawyer on set, and we're going to be addressing some of these matters so that we can see. So this is from the episode Comprehension versus Communication. The problem is not communication. The problem is comprehension.
Yeah.
And the download button gang have been very vocal. And I don't know what happens why that...
I think I understood why.
What was the challenge?
I think it's because the promo that we put has...
Copyright music.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's not able to download.
But now the download is working.
Oh, it is?
It is working.
Okay,
Rather, I can see it from my end.
Okay.
Yeah, so the gang was loud. Another one is every emotionally intelligent, loving couple should watch this. I enjoyed heartily. This is Olive Kirote. We didn't have any negative comments on this episode. It was just good
Wonderful.
vibes and love. And people just showed us so much love. Now, on the show, we have an amazing person. She is super intelligent. She's super creative. She's funny. She's a friend.
She's a friend.
She is a good human being.
Oh, wow.
and wakili, top lawyer. Now she's also a speaker. She has a red card ya speaker. Watu nasikia karibu wakoke US. Walikuwa naanguka. Yeah, was it Yosayu, eh? So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Wamucii, Wamzz. How are you doing?
I'm good.
It's about time, Wamucii.
It is about time. Very many failed attempts, and here we are.
Yeah.
But I'm happy we are here now.
Yeah, karibu sana Wamucii.
Thank you.
I've been talking to your management for a long time, you know, exchanging emails back and forth.
But you could finally afford.
Yeah, you know, we put down the first down payment, then they said that the rate may change.
Yeah, had to panic stage, hadi
doyote itumwe. But finally you're here. How have you been?
I've been good.
What have you been up to?
I've been just, working, and just living life.
Yeah.
What's been making you happy lately?
I can tell you that.
What?
Fitness.
Okay, yes.
We are in the same step up with Wamucii.
And she gets her
And
steps.
I think I do well. I do 6,000, 7,000. Then you look at Wamucii, she's at like 25,000.
How do you make sure you get to 25K?
So I walk twice a day. Like I walk in the morning before I go to the gym. So I have like a car treadmill in my living room.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's part of my furniture. Imagine.
Okay.
No aesthetics at all in that house anymore. So I do maybe like a 40-minute walk as I work. At least I can work on my phone. So just working, doing things. And then now after that, when I go to the gym, sometimes I'll do 40, I'll do an hour. And then Izo to
just
steps.
on
Like after my workout. And then just steps around the house, feeding my cats, playing with them, cooking.
How many cats do you have?
I have 2 cats.
2 cats.
2 amazing boys. I have 2 boys.
The last time I was there, one of them jumped like just through my shoulder.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And I was like, yeah.
That day you guys came?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
I was
You
like,
were calm
this
then?
is some wild animal stuff.
But you didn't freak you out?
No.
Okay.
I'm
What are
used
their
to.
names? Sorry,
Winston and Pierre.
They have names.
What do you mean?
This is Mama
You
Winston
thought it was
and Pierre.
cat 1 and cat 2. Man.
Why are you laughing?
Cat 1 and cat 2 is fine. Winston and
Pierre.
Pierre.
Yeah, Pierre was once
Aaron,
a girl.
Pierre.
Like I thought it. Yeah, we thought he was a girl. So his name was Charlotte. So now he's like
Now he identifies.
trans. Yeah. Pierre.
Okay.
We changed his name.
That's amazing, Karibu Sana.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you. This has been a long time coming.
honestly.
And we're happy that we're finally doing it.
Yeah.
When was the last time we had you on the Joyride? Like, that was like a year ago or 2.
No, that was 2022.
Hey!
Can you imagine?
3
So
years.
much has changed.
40 kgs ago.
Really?
Imagine. Oh, I wasn't saying that for class.
Bro.
I was telling you guys, when you guys when I come. Imagine.
really good.
That's such a long time ago, imagine.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
40, you've lost 40 kgs since.
I think 43 now.
You look really good.
Bro,
Thank you.
that is.
How do you
really-
feel?
I feel great.
Yeah.
I feel.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
also, I
amazing.
deserve it. I'm
Yeah.
busting my.
You are.
Yeah.
I've been going to the gym regularly, and then maybe like
You've
I
been doing
lose,
well
I
as
lose
well.
like a kg, then again like a kg.
What's the trick?
Nothing much.
Is it gym combination with food? Everything?
I think it's nutrition.
Okay.
Gym should just be fun and sculpting of your body. But nutrition is everything. It sucks and it takes a while to accept that. That's why it's taken me so long. Yeah, to like, because that 2022, it's like 3 years, almost 4 now. So you can imagine it's like, it's been a long time, you know? So nutrition is everything.
I think. Because even I'm trying to lose some kilos.
Amazing.
And I've realized that generally it's about what you eat.
It's food.
You can do all the workout, but if you're not getting it right at the food, you're not going to lose.
In fact, my first few months at the gym, I was thinking because I've gone to the gym, I can eat how I want. And I started bodybuilding. I was gaining. I was just gaining. I was like a bodybuilder. Then I was like, guy, so nutrition. And it took me so
everything.
long.
Yeah.
It took me so long to just, accept. It's hard to accept.
Yeah.
'Cause-
What now are you doing differently? Like, are there certain foods you don't eat?
Yeah, I don't eat as many carbs. I don't keep carbs in my house. Oh, I have some rice, but like maybe if I'm craving my cycle or whatever. So at home, and I eat at home often, it's just egg and beef,
protein
egg and beans, egg and what. That's
What do
just
you mean?
how
You
I
don't
eat.
eat ugali?
Ugali? No, you eat
Chapo?
ugali. No.
Bruh, me.
Even when you go out?
So when I go out,
that's
I'm not
when you
so hard on myself.
indulge.
Also because of how far I've gotten here now, I'm able. But you need, if you want to have if you want a transformation, you need a period of pain. You do need a
You have
period
to,
of
like,
pain.
rip the Band-Aid and do the hard
balance
stuff.
is cute, but you need at least one turnaround period of pain.
What,
It's hard to
bro?
accept.
But now, like, your system is used to it. Like, you don't struggle with, like,
And I
carbs.
also don't crash like
Yeah.
carbs. You know, the only reason we used to sleep and do a double chem in the afternoon
It's
is
because
we
it was
all
because of
crash.
carbs. It
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
because we
true.
were tired, children.
It's true.
Carbs are crazy. I don't think I experience
amazing.
a crash ever unless I eat carbs.
And you've been doing this for how long?
Fitness. I think I started like in 2019, but on and off. And then 2022, I'd say I achieved some consistency up until now, but I keep dialing it up.
Yeah.
Keep dialing it up.
So the
yeah.
43 kgs is between 2022 and
Yes,
now.
it's between 2022 and now.
That's amazing.
I just had like 2 chapos and I'm also on my fitness.
Are you sleepy? You
And
must be
matoke
sleepy.
in the morning.
Oh my
I had
god!
matoke and chicken and eggs.
Yeah, like...
Wow.
Matoke is healthy. What do you mean?
I mean, it's also, you know,
But
your
it's
bodies are
carbs.
different.
Ndoma? Ngwashi? You're not
Me,
doing-
no.
Okay.
so you don't
yeah.
do carbs at all? Like so.
I do carbs if I leave the house. If it gets so bad, I can
So what do
make
you have for
some
breakfast?
rice. I have egg. So sometimes I find myself eating just before the gym. I can have an apple in the morning. But then my plate, I'd eat like 4 eggs, but remove 2 yolks. And then I'd have nyama that I prepped. Maybe mincemeat or beef. Chicken has started sickening me a bit. Then I have like kachumbari. I make like a salad with kachumbari
That's your
and
breakfast?
cucumber. Yeah, and it's so filling. You can go without eating again.
Lunch.
Yeah.
Me, I can't
Till
skip
dinner.
carbs, man. I feel like I feel like I shake.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
kwanza you chapos, they have you by the neck. Yeah, like they have you by the neck.
Scratching yourself.
Chapos and ugali.
Ugali is crazy.
And now my son loves ugali.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
he loves
Loves
ugali.
ugali.
It's crazy.
I even think he's gonna have that. Anyway, we've digressed.
Wait, I wanted to ask though. You've taken the long route with the workout.
Yeah.
Why not just like do the Ozempic because everyone is becoming so
Maybe
common?
when if I decide I need it and whatnot, maybe.
You can take it.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I don't have anything against it. I think people are just not well researched.
It's just
Okay.
not for you.
Yeah, it's
Now.
just not for me. But I feel like those who take it, I'm not against it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not running to it if it's essential for me. If it was essential for me right now,
Yeah.
I would take it. Because, you know, I also have PCOS. Like, I reversed my PCOS symptoms. And usually...
Through nutrition.
and fitness. And usually, or
symptoms?
the GLPs, sorry? PCOS. You'll
Oh, okay. Sorry,
we'll
fine.
Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those GLPs are actually also given to PCOS patients. So it wasn't for, it could have even helped me to have lost in less time, you
yeah.
know? So it's just a research thing, by the way.
Okay.
Me, I don't see the harm in these things the way people are saying, people will die. Sijui what. Can you imagine the first person who brought caffeine into the market? The way they were
Like
being
now I
told,
saw
die.
Taiwan has invented the pill that can grow your hair back.
Yeah.
In
and there's
20
also-
days. Me, I'm ready to be tested with it.
Yeah. And
My Afro days are back.
But even here,
Yeah, it will come everywhere.
And GLPs are just peptides. There's peptides for all these things, even hair growth. So it's not like you're putting hazard as poison. But anyway,
Okay.
watu watakukuta alafu waseme, oh, she's about, the partnership is coming. There's no partnership that's coming.
It's like pia umekula your fair share of some online. Last week we were talking about cancel culture. Have you encountered any hassle with the online gang?
I think the most crazy one was just those Ozempic allegations.
oh, for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I didn't see them.
Yeah, they were
Unakula
there.
hiyo gym yote na alafu
Walikuwa must be Ozempic. Yeah, and I was just like, hey, this is lovely. I'm so happy. Yay.
Ben umekula your fair share of trolling.
Nini?
Wewe.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. But unajua kuna kuongelewa na kuna trolling.
Do you think mimi nimetroliwa because you also know a lot of my mentions or whatever?
I don't think so. Maybe on and off.
Plus me,
Ukiambia you're a red flag, but
sasa hiyo ni
Who
trolling
isn't?
aje, like, you know.
who isn't?
Let's go to the conversation of the day. Today we're talking about main character energy versus background peace. Are we chasing too much visibility and forgetting the joy of living quietly? This conversation today will be about performing life for the timeline versus genuinely living the life.
Wamucii, start us off. Take a question, all of us will answer.
You know how it works, eh?
I've been here before, guys.
No, we didn't do that one. No, we did that one together.
We
So,
did.
yeah,
We did
yeah.
the Nini. Have you ever done an episode otherwise?
There's some where I think they did alone. Sindio? Yeah, because like I remember
guest.
the one that we shot after you guys, they shot together. They didn't shoot with
Oh,
us.
yes. Oh, I remember. Yeah, okay.
Let's go, Wamzz.
Yay! So, how do you tell when you're being your true self versus performing your best self?
How do you tell when you're being your true self versus performing your best self? I think true self is where you're just being natural without expecting any reaction
Yeah.
or feedback. The performative part is where I know maybe somebody's watching and I need to be on my best image.
There's a target audience.
Yeah, let me see that last question is versus performing your best self. Yeah, is when now I'm trying to be in control of what I'm doing or how I present myself so that I can have the best
Perception. You can tell.
outlook with
Okay.
regards to the image. Yeah.
And when do you do that mostly? When you need validation, when you're trying to impress?
Number one, when I'm doing something serious, like when I'm okay, that's a good question.
Performing.
When I'm performing, of course, when I'm in music videos.
You're performing your best self, please.
Seriously, see that.
Maybe when you're trying to sell.
Or when you're trying to sell, when you're trying to pitch, like we had a pitch the other day, and you should have seen us. Oh my God,
Like me yesterday.
just complimenting one another. Oh, my wife, that is so brilliant to say. Now, just to say what she was saying, you know.
My darling here.
Yeah, my leader. So I think when you're pitching, especially when you're dealing with like a high client, and, you gotta really behave.
Perform your best self.
Yeah. You know? In fact, there was one time I interacted with a client. I was so on point. They were like, where's the Ben?
Really?
I'm like, he's gonna screw things up. Watch out after you done a caris.
You? I feel like, okay, me in my mind, like your best self it's not so far. I try not to make it far from my true self.
Okay.
It's just like a part of myself that this is what I want. This is all I want to show you right now.
Yeah.
Me, my true self is now the best and maybe the worst.
The worst.
That's my true self. But now you see what you're saying, when you're pitching, you're not going to come with your worst self. You're just going to leave the worst there and then bring your best.
Yeah. I do think there are variations of us. There's the Wanjiru that Ben sees.
Yeah.
Then there's the Wanjiru my family sees. And then like it goes like that in circles until you get to maybe like the online audience.
Yes.
So I think different tiers get different versions of me. And as you said, you try not to be too far.
Yeah.
So like in principle, it won't be the same. It won't be so different.
Yeah.
But there are things that I'll openly say in front of Ben that probably I wouldn't say in front of another audience. And I catch myself so many times saying like, this I can only tell you. I can't say it in another circle because of the way it will be interpreted.
And
Sorry, you wanted to say?
and like those moments or comments that she says that this I can only tell you.
Yeah.
It's about
So controversial that
I was like, I wish they knew this.
Yeah.
part.
I know. I have those moments with my friends as well. I'm just like, I need to say something.
Yeah, I see your close
It's
friends. I see your
going
close friends.
It's going to. You see my.
Yeah,
I see yours too.
Mine is pretty boring.
yours is like your dad. You're just me and
just
you were
was
just
my
like
son.
being dad and mom. Like
No, but that's great. We love that.
it's just like Tower doing regular
I'm just
stuff.
like, we cannot
Like, I need to be
see.
controversial on my close friends, to be
you
honest.
don't. You don't.
Okay.
It's okay.
Wamucii is controversial.
She's.
You see,
Like, I can only say this here.
Yeah.
guys, like that's my true self.
Yeah, you see? But then like you try not to be so far from
Yeah.
your best self. But it's just like, because I don't think everyone can handle who
Yeah.
you
That is
truly
true.
are.
True
That is
self.
true.
Because they don't know you. They think they know you, but
That
they
is
can't
Yeah,
true.
and they won't handle it how with someone like as someone who loves you.
Exactly.
So your best self is still part of your true self. It's just
exactly.
not the everything with the controversy and all those
Everything,
things.
I think sometimes it's even harder, especially when you're involved in Christian spaces or Christian music. It's harder for us sometimes, or for me, to be 100% sometimes in some spaces.
Yeah.
you
Your
know?
best self.
Yes, like, you know, and even I say it with some of my friends, like when we're together, those guys are hilarious, man. They're like
But you
top
can get
comedy.
and
And then out there, we have to be proper. We have to present yourself as a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
So I think it is a need that you need to have, because people say they can handle all sides of you.
They can't handle.
They can't.
They just want the tea of who you really
Yeah.
are,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they really can't handle.
It's crazy.
But you, Ben, you do a good job with that. I think you're inclined to your true self in that. Really. The other day, so I think was it your Insta story, and I was like, "Finya, me, I didn't even have the courage to say."
what was it
I
about?
think it was like a reel. I don't know who had. I think Manolo had posted.
Oh, the one for Christian clubbing.
Yeah, I was like,
Ben ones are like,
you know,
like such
I
things.
was like, one beer. I didn't have the courage.
My Christian community, I love them so much.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sawa, in your experience, is it a negative to be the center of attention? Have you ever craved being the center of attention, even in subtle ways?
Oh, wow. That's a good
Even
question.
now,
In
Have
your
you ever?
experience,
Is it a negative, first of all, to want to be the center of attention,
to want.
I think our line
or
of
to be the center of attention?
no, let's start with the want first. Our line of work sometimes demands you become the center of attention sometimes, because being the center of attention means the popping brand. It's what everyone is watching. It's what everyone is listening
working towards.
It's what everyone is running to listen to get a tip on how to dress, on how to do this. So in our industry, you need to have a want to be the center of attention to a point. Now the other question was,
Is it a negative?
I think it's a negative when now it starts to control you, where now you want it even when it's unnecessary. Like the other day, I saw a politician who was standing with mourners.
Yeah.
And he put out this message, this card, this artwork, and 98% was his face smiling. So I was just imagining him saying,
Center of attention.
I'm standing with you during this time. I'm cool. I'm
case you're
famous.
wondering who it is, it's
It's about me, but we are sorry, So I think to a point, it starts being negative when you can't read the room, or when you don't have the emotional intelligence to balance that.
And what if like you're eating food and putting the food in your partner's mouth, like for attention?
Oh, that is also another mental problem. That is a mental
You're bringing your
problem.
close friends here now.
Certified.
I think it's a negative.
I saw your tweet, by the way.
No, you
We're not gonna
I'm not
dissect
even on
it.
Twitter. Why does everybody think there's a person on Twitter?
Okay, go on, Wanju.
I think it's a negative if you're, first of all, like what Ben has said, but also like you're doing it at the expense of somebody else. Like you, at all costs, you want to be the center of attention, whether it hurts people's feelings, whether it infringes on people's rights and abilities to like function. Then I think now that becomes a serious problem.
Even as small as someone's birthday.
Yeah.
Like imagine someone's
Making it
birthday.
about you.
Yeah, you're making someone's birthday about you.
Yeah.
You're blowing the candles.
So you need to have the emotional intelligence to know that this is not about me.
Yeah.
I don't need to be here.
And it's hard if you're chasing fame or influence in our case, because if you're saying that you want to be the popping brand, then you have to be comfortable knowing that there's some things that maybe you will never achieve that to that degree, because there's some things you're just not comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Wamzz? What do you think about that question?
Can you read it again?
In your experience, is it a negative to be the center of attention? And have you ever craved being the center of attention, even in subtle ways?
I don't think I would. Okay, maybe the subtle ways would be if, they're saying in the line of work. But crave is a bit crazy. Like crave, I think it's not a negative, because there are some instances that I just happen to be. And it's out of my control. Sometimes it can even make me feel like small or awkward, like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to be the center of attention. Yeah, but like you just accept that there are some situations that you could be the center of attention, but now you don't go and like eat it up, or now make it like a crazy thing that you're saying at the expense of others or whatnot. In fact, that's a perfect time to make everybody feel, to give back their attention
To everybody.
Yeah,
Or share
it's
the
like
stage.
yeah, it's not the time to just be like, everybody move out of my way. It's now the time to, maybe put everybody around you.
But at what point, because like when you say about the birthday thing, like it's my birthday, but is it a problem if we focus on one friend? Like
What
maybe
do you mean?
if they are blowing the candles, like is that a problem?
If it's not their birthday.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like if it's my wedding also, and like
someone proposes at your wedding.
is
That's
that
horrible. That is
or like
wrong.
Oh,
it
that's
was-
not sweet.
You saw like
No.
the Uhuru thing where he's who he is, he has
Yeah.
the aura.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's somebody's wedding, but we're celebrating your birthday.
I mean, it's Unye, it's... there's some things you can't control.
What is the deadline for
Like-
celebrating? Why must it happen on somebody
So for
else's
you, that's like
occasion? No, it's somebody's birthday.
It's my wedding. Like, why are
it's
you
my
proposing?
wedding.
But if it was my wedding and Uhuru was in the crowd and it was his, but I'd give them permission
Or
to
like
celebrate
it's your
Uhuru.
wedding, say Nyashinsky is performing, and then everyone is focusing on Nyashinsky's
But
performance.
it's performing for you. It comes back to you. It's now
But
on
everyone starts
Yashinsky
to
to be
focus
like,
on,
to
like-
the happy couple, to the happy couple. That's what he should
Fair
do.
enough, fair
Fair.
enough, fair enough. You know what's interesting about this attention, this craving for attention, something I'm also learning now because we've been doing a lot of gigs and just speaking engagements in church spaces. There's also a lot of
Showbiz.
ministers really love being center of attention.
Okay.
It's like people crave for it.
And
So
what
I'm
if
saying
the
every-
attention that you're the center of is negative?
They say publicity is publicity.
I don't believe
What? Publicity is publicity.
bad publicity.
Bad publicity is publicity. Well, to a point.
To a point.
It does work wonders. When you see
don't know
those
how I feel
subscribers,
about it.
unaona tumeshinda tukiwaambia tufikishe 100,000.
Si ndio nimeshinda nikijaribu
Sai
kukukalia na haiwa.
tukisomeana tu what is the difference for you between self-expression with self-promotion? I wish Barack was here to explain that. What's the difference for you between self-expression with self-promotion?
Self-promotion ile unashinda ukisema I. Is it?
No, I think self-promotion is where you're trying for people to see you more as opposed to you necessarily having to express the opinion that you hold.
Give me a case in point.
Um,
Have you seen it around?
So I'm thinking, so self-promotion, self-expression. So self-expression is where, say there is, like now that story for the MP. An expression could be you just write.
I'm so sad.
I'm so sad
I
that
want
this
you guys
has
to see
happened.
I'm so
you know?
sad.
Yeah. But self-promotion
I agree
is,
with you.
I'm sad, but hey. Let's talk about that. I'm like, I'm sad, but hey, do you know me? No, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm this guy.
Or like, oh, look, I'm sad. Like, you guys should love me now. Look, I'm so sad.
So that's that. I think that's the difference between self-expression and self-promotion. What do you think?
I think you've defined it really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wamzz?
I think the same.
Mmekuja hapa kuweko na mwalimu just to echo what mwalimu has said
Just to
Si
piggyback.
nifanye peke yangu
Just
and
me.
self-promote myself. You don't have to divide this attention between the two of you.
And you want to be the center.
I could just eat it
the
all up,
center of
you know?
attention. No, it's the same. But it's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's so self-explanatory.
Have you ever self-promoted?
Self-promoted.
Yeah, I have.
Where?
But I've said this story before. The time where I was involved in an accident. And after the matatu crashed, well, it crashed on Thika Road. We were
this
pushed.
recent?
Crashed is
Well, ilianguka. Like ilianguka. Ilikuwa inaenda hivi, ikagonga,
Ilienda hivi.
ikaanguka. So
Like ilianguka.
tukaskid.
Okay.
Tukaskid kwa highway. And everybody's screaming Jesus, Jesus, Jesus in that car. Na tulikuwa tunasikiza dancehall before that.
that's it.
Is this a long
That's
time
all.
ago?
Like 20,
Tricycles
yeah,
days.
Tricycles,
Okay,
2015,
okay.
thereabout. So everybody's screaming Jesus, Jesus. I get out, I'm bleeding slightly. But the first thing that I think about is to call Gafla to say Ben Psycho involved in an accident. I even called some of my top Twitter friends because at that time they were bigwigs. I'd tell them, hey, let's tweet about this. And then they would say something like Ben Psycho was involved in an accident and unfortunately he survived, you know? Like just to push the new song. So it's self-promotion.
But it's
The
crazy.
self-expression
Anything
is the
to get
song.
out of the
Yeah. Yeah. Like
lazima tungetoka block.
and you would get out at that point.
Crazy. Oh my God.
So the self-promotion is using that opportunity to promote the
Even though
music.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but the self-expression is Yes, those.
Sininyu mna argue publicity is...
It works. I'm telling you, it works.
It works.
It's
At what
crazy.
cost, though?
Wacha nisi mention now tena, lakini everybody knows what I'm thinking about.
Let's do another round.
God.
So we answered yours.
Yeah, we did.
It's your turn now.
Right.
Tukuweke hapa. Tunapeanga guests maswali wanaenda nazo zenye wamejibu.
Waende wakajiwaze.
Just go reflect.
Maybe I can take another one.
So, number 3. Do you guys even celebrate number 1 anymore?
You're a true joyride.
Oh, I got the first one. Ooh. No, there's no one
Okay,
cares.
when will we get number
when
1?
I'm here now, no one cares.
I have number 1 actually.
Okay. Have you ever caught yourself curating a moment instead of living it?
What does that mean?
Curating maybe something wholesome instead of living it?
As in, let's say like you're in Zanzibar, instead of living it, you're just you capturing the content and showing it to people.
Yeah, like you're curating it in a way that, it's almost like the people who will watch it will live it for you, but you didn't live it. You are busy curating it.
I try to balance that in my life a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I try to balance. So, like even for example, when I'm going on holiday and maybe I need to capture a few stories, I'll have a day
For capturing.
and a time when I'll do that. Because the other time,
You just want to
I don't want
holiday.
to think about anything. Nataka tu, those tuk-tuks.
Yeah.
Nataka tu kuwa kwa tuk-tuks, unapelekwa tu gelatos. Unatolewa hapa, unapelekwa hapa. Nothing much you're doing.
Hizo boats kwa
Yeah,
beach.
hakuna kitu kingine ya maana unataka kufanya na life yako.
Yeah.
So I try to be very cautious of such
I
moments.
think so, yeah. Even me with time, I've tried to be more cautious. I'm so happy when something is curated organically. And then I'm like, wow, so I didn't have to curate it. But I've lived in the moment. But, I didn't have to. But sometimes I used to find myself curating them. And then everybody else lives it. But me, when I think about how stressful it was to shoot and edit.
It's like...
But also looking back, I think the curation, maybe you are collecting the moment and maybe you live in it, but in a delayed way. Like you live in it as you experience the memory.
Yeah.
Not now, you didn't experience it live, but once you have whatever you curated, then you remember like, wow, because when I make I love wholesome content.
And I think maybe that's why recaps do so well. Because
Yes.
you're able to live
in the moment.
And then now you
then
can
you
share it
come
later.
and then you relive.
Yeah.
But then do you ever go back to those videos to watch them? I have videos I took in Cape Town. I've never watched them again.
Me sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I do
Really?
all the time. And I think to some extent...
I'm gonna downtime.
In my...
PS, sasa wewe ukicheza PS. Sitradu.
I think to some extent, that wanting to live in the moment has limited how much I can show up online. Because by the time, now me, I'm not so strong with recaps. So by the time something has passed, I'm just, okay, fine.
She's
Let's
like,
just...
she can't survive as a journalist.
Let me tell you, me until I give her utuambie sawa venye
Shiro is so
unataka.
bad. And let me tell you, she's not just bad on socials.
Yeah.
Even
Even
like
in real life.
capturing Tower doing something.
I
You're
just want
just
to
looking back
experience
smiling.
it.
I'm the one with the best pictures, best videos, best moments. Shiro doesn't have those. Sometimes I judge
But
her.
that's why sometimes I prefer the podcast because you just come, you speak, and then now you move on with your life. It feels like that pressure to have to document like the recaps because I'm not so great at that. I even wonder how you do it. Like
Wamzz, you're good at that.
Thank you.
Chef's kiss.
Thank
You're
you.
really good
the
at
other
that.
day I saw a tweet that really hurt my feelings.
What?
I saw a tweet, someone was just like, I really like when somebody just posts an Insta story and it just looks like this is what you wanted to tell us. I scroll through recaps at it because they are so curated. They're so nini. I'm just like, kayani usanini.
You can't mean everything.
I'm like, it is an expression of art.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna scroll through because I felt so bad. But
I actually
yeah.
enjoy those because it feels like you're taking me through a sequence of like
it's just
events.
a show.
Yeah.
It's a show. Like you can watch someone acting on TV. Sasa mimi recap yako yangu
No, I mean,
imekuhata aje.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not so good at editing, so I hardly do the recaps. Like I remember when we were at Olpejeta. That's how that guy was pronouncing it. You know, we saw this lion chasing a cheetah, then it moves to chasing zebras. Like it was a whole drama. Nikachukua hizo zote niko nazo kwa simu, lakini sasa nani ana edit? Mimi siwezi edit hizo vitu zote. So
You know,
Munitafute I can show you one by one. Yeah, one by one.
That's so funny.
I've really been trying to get my mom, like, my mom has also been like active online. So I'm like, she can make some money off things. So sometimes she'll tell me a story. She's like, wow. And I'm like, did you take a picture?
No.
And she's like, no.
That's me. I'm your mom.
And I'm like, did you take a video? Maybe you guys need to take a selfie. No. I'm just like, oh my gosh. In fact, I even said I'm going to sit her down with a PowerPoint and we're going to Nini because the impact is there, the whatever. But then when I was Kelele, I was laughing with Marissa and I was just like, Marissa, we used to work even Ben used to work with you, where we were traumatized. We always used to be told, video first.
Oh yeah, that was the policy.
Fast. Let me tell you, that thing has never left my mind.
That was the policy.
Video fast.
Yeah.
Like
I have a picture with Rick Ross, but it's very blood. Like I was just being pushed by his security away. But I'm like, hey, Papa,
video.
It's Rose.
Actually, that's one thing I carried. I was just like, video fast for real.
So when celebrities would come to the studio, you have to capture those moments. They won't even remember you.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
But striking a balance is so important.
It's so important, but it's hard, especially for us. Like, you want to live in the moment. You just don't want to be like an Instagram person. But then you also, it's the job and you have to do what needs to be done.
There's a thought that has come to my mind, but
What's
I
up?
just
Let's
feel like
go.
you're going to tell me I'm being close friends.
What?
Okay, we'll decide if it's going to go.
Yeah, let's
no,
go.
I'm just like, sometimes, well, like, oh God.
Just
okay,
go.
Like, you can see like when, I don't know if this is curating, if this is living, or this is finding a balance, but there are people online who are constantly followed by their
people, their social media people.
Like constantly. Sometimes you can watch it in passing, but sometimes you sit and think, okay, so how was all this recorded? Because they are never holding a phone. And
mine was actually now during worship. During worship, because I see people with content when they're worshiping. And the other day I was trying to dance nicely with Tower. And then I asked myself, kwani how watu ujirecord
But then who took that video?
So I had to tell somebody, simama pale unishoot. And then later on I was like,
this is so weird.
That's weird.
I think it takes a lot. There's some vanity that comes in with it, honestly.
Main
because
character?
There is.
Or the ones who worship like this, you are a...
Or the trend we've been seeing where you cover funerals.
Hey.
Like you're opening the car. It's like a whole...
What do you mean, funerals?
I don't know if you've seen that, where you're going for somebody's burial, but you have your social media
Were you not
person.
there in that time?
This one is on another part of social media.
Go ahead.
It's
my feelings are so strong about. I even did a whole TikTok
because like it's like you're opening the door, and it's not you who's filming, because I think those are two different things.
Yeah,
it's somebody else who is recording you coming out
and
of
it's
the
someone's
car.
burial.
Yeah.
So at what point are you actually mourning? Are you like, like funerals, one of the things about funerals is that you actually get to reflect.
You can argue it's 15 seconds of content and you were there maybe for 5 hours.
I just feel like there's some moments, that's what I'm saying. You're privileged if there's some moments at a court without you being intentional,
right?
But you can tell, like now the
when
context you're talking about. I'm telling you, this episode, everyone is not going to think there's some people I'm just very against. I think there's some things we have to. But like I just found it so crazy. Like even the fact that you can. Just thinking about it live, like the car is coming into the burial place, even with the sirens and whatnot. Meaning, if that person recording was in that car, they had to get out, walk a distance, ndio sasa
you get
drive, and then like even the hugging moments are so there. And I don't know, like that's now the thing where it's such a dance between like, is this curated or maybe you have to show, even like now when everyone was mourning with the Odingas, there are some instances when there are some people who go and visit. And then the people who record, it's like their cameras catch each other. So then
you get to
career. You get to see the behind the scenes of this person's politician when they were big, this person, their intern, this politician's intern, and this one's unawaona, like you even think. So it's like, I guess those people don't get to live in the moment because they're at work, and the people they're recording then maybe get to live in the moment, but then the curation still happens.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. I think doing it at a funeral is wild.
You haven't seen those? You hadn't seen those?
Hey, Ben, you're like 3
You're
months
on another side.
I'm even trying to remember during my sister's funeral, like don't even have videos from that moment,
Because it's so solemn.
I don't know.
I don't have.
And it's offensive because these are friends. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then the sound, when you watch a video, it's like the sounds like the music. And then somewhere, you know how you mute the sound of the real sound, but when there was someone wailing, the wail is put into the video. It's good content, but like,
you would see how it would get
that
engagement.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Anyway. It is what it is.
Hey.
It's a social media world. What does
is.
main character energy mean to you? Confidence or performance?
Mixture of both.
I think there's some people who just they have main character energy. Like it's
like former
innate.
president Uhuru
like he
Kenyatta.
has.
Yeah.
And I think the position doesn't help.
Yeah.
The old money kind of aura
He just
doesn't
shows
help.
up in his shirts and, we all want to go
Even if
around
he
him.
didn't want to, like he has that aura. So I think for him, I don't think it's performative.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It's just, it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
But then there are people who also try to force the main character. The main character energy.
Is it so evident when someone is forcing?
I think you can. Because I think when you're forcing, even when you don't need to be the center of attention, you can tell you're trying to be the center of attention.
I think it compensates for something emotional.
Explain.
Main character energy compensates for an inferiority complex that you carry.
Even if it's unsolicited, like what if like someone just, you mean the performative
I'm
one?
talking about the performative part.
Okay.
It compensates for inferiority complex, where you feel like you're not enough
as you are,
or you feel like you need to get more eyeballs on you, so you have to do something more, and you will be shocked that this is a problem that can affect even presidents. That somebody has everything, they are rich, they are powerful, but they just have to make everything about them. It's not just even in Kenya, even globally.
Across,
Maybe
even
people,
celebrities,
people who aren't listened to as children.
Exactly.
And now you want to be listened to.
Because there are people who have a silent aura to them, but they're just so powerful. Like they just...
You don't have to shout.
You just want to be there.
Without doing too much.
You just want to be there, you know.
And they're
like, who are some of the
wearing a
public
black
figures you
t-shirt
think have... Obama has a calm aura. But
From what we see.
Yeah, from what we see. But I feel like it's... it attracts.
Quite,
It's quite, what do we call that?
like
Just
a quite
aura.
strength.
It's have
like a
like-
quite
Yeah, there are people who have it. There are people who have it.
Yeah.
Raise, So I feel like it compensates for something emotional. It's an emotional
I feel like
problem.
that a lot about Ben Soul. Like when Ben Soul is there, like he's very quiet. But
he has
then he's just the aura. Like he doesn't have to be jumpy.
He's calm.
He's just there laughing, just giggling.
Nyash as well.
And exactly, like
Yeah.
there's just something very calm. Like they don't enter like TID, like yes, so they don't.
Tunataka is a video TikTok. So much endelee.
But I hear you. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Oh wow.
Okay.
You don't even like attention though.
I hate it. Like even on my wedding day, I was like, "What are we doing
What
here?
are you guys all
like? Can we just focus on somebody
That is
else?"
so funny.
Yeah.
So you're
Like-
okay with someone proposing on your wedding?
The reason we had a private proposal is because I just didn't want people's reaction when I'm getting proposed to. So I'm just like,
Even your loved ones.
Shiro, by the way, is very reserved. Like hii fame inakuwa tu
even
ikimkimbiza.
yank out, even yank my edges out.
In fact,
But I
she
see
says
fame.
if I was to be a billionaire, or if we, by some weird coincidence, maybe Tao has this gift that now we become rich.
I would pack up my bags. Like, maybe I feel like maybe that's why God makes sure.
Yeah.
Because this is part of like the work He wants me to do. But like if I was to get $1 billion right now,
And go low key.
I would be the mysterious girl.
You'll be that
Use a
mysterious
private.
baddie.
Yeah.
Like all my friends.
I wouldn't mind being the main center of attention on some occasions. If it's your show, if you're performing.
Or if you've worked hard.
Yeah, if you've worked
do
hard, or if
something.
you've won an award.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, chill. You gotta focus.
This is my
In
day.
fact, one of the things that I don't even like when I'm performing is too many photographers or videographers on stage. I feel like
Because those ones that photo the
much.
artists. Then
It's
the
too
fans'
much.
videos just have the
it's too
videographer.
much. It's me. It's time for Jesus. Where useme guy woi TikTok. Yeah, na tuliwaambia. Showbiz iko all over.
Hata kwa Mungu.
So I think there's time for it. And there's just time to know that just be you, man.
Yeah. Aya, your question.
Oh, it's mine. How are you loving the show so far?
Loving.
We're not going to edit anything, are we? No.
Let's see.
Do you think peace and visibility can coexist?
Peace.
Peace and visibility can coexist.
100%.
How?
You lock your phone.
I feel like I'm in that place right now where there's a bit of visibility, but I'm also in so much peace.
Yeah.
And it's because, as Wamucii has said, you know your limits, you know when to enter online, you know who to consume online. All those small things I think have contributed to my peace. And you derive your peace also from things outside of social media. Or outside the things that are making you visible.
Yeah.
If like you have like you're a CEO of a company and like all the eyeballs are on you, make sure you have something away from your job. That gives you that kind of peace. And cherish that.
But that calls for some emotional maturity, emotional understanding, emotional healing.
And knowing yourself.
Yeah. So you have to get to that point where you are okay. Sometimes not just all the attention is not always on you, but you're still great.
Yeah.
Like one of the artists I see in Kenya, artist, creator, influencer is Kambua. Kambua has so many fans. She's super popular. But it's what I was saying. It's the quiet aura. You know, you shouldn't go chasing it or looking for blog. And in fact, she would run. She would literally run.
Just a girl.
She would run. And it's inspiring when you see such people also have such a high level of influence, because most of the times we reward the ones who have main character energy and who it has to be about them.
Yeah.
You know, like somebody could be going into surgery, but lazima tuingie na social media team tuchukue hizo video, you know, tunaona tu spleen yake hapo hivyo, tunaona tu diaphragm ikisukumwa juu hivi, you know.
But ungefanya vitu kama hizo. But I was giving back.
Me, I'm telling you, Shiro, me, I'm even happy you gave us a photo. I'm happy me, I didn't think she was going to give us a photo.
Like, I wasn't going to do nothing.
I couldn't believe
this guy who convinces me. He's like, just one picture.
I was in theater.
The crumbs we get, we are grateful.
And when the baby came, I was so confused. It's the doc, the pediatrician. Ndio alichukua simu na akanirecord.
So all the footage you have is the doctor.
Those are the people I like.
Nilikuwa nimechanganyikiwa.
Wanajua kazi yenu.
So it's like new. Big shout out to Dr. Maugo.
Yeah, okay. It's
oh wait, I wanted to answer.
Okay,
yeah, let's go.
I mean, I'm the guest. I didn't answer the question, but like,
actually, you also need to talk about it. Do you think?
I have said.
No, she said the piece.
Sorry,
I think because I got like a light bulb, and I think it can also be circumstantial in the sense that in my opinion, like where I derive my peace is that I'm probably the only one in the people around me who are like a social media person.
Famous.
So famous. They're famous now because of me.
Magda.
But
I know Magda.
My gosh, my friends really go through it. My friends are all mischievous baddies. All of them, like
until they get on your page.
So like when people reckon them in like outside, and they're just usually just like guy, you know, and they're all private. So every time it's so funny. Every time I tag them, they just send me screen recordings of the follow requests.
Yeah.
But also I realize like that's why I said when I lock my phone and I look around, I don't think it even, I don't even remember. So when we're outside, we're so overstimulated. Like I remember the last blankets, my friends actually couldn't believe it, and neither could I. They were even like, hey, we need to start taking you more seriously. You know, and I'm like, yeah, you guys just come, you wear things in my house, you tupanisha
because of how people are saying hi.
Yeah, they couldn't believe it. They actually couldn't believe it. And it's very grounding, especially if you're prone to main character energy. Because when I feel sometimes prone, like in confidence, not in performance, to that main character energy. And I wouldn't say that I would be, you know, like, you know, on stage and whatever, like stealing people's attention. But having people who just see you for you and not main character is so grounding.
Yeah.
And then it becomes peaceful.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't think my friends would, if I gave like an irrational idea, they'd be like, Ati, just because it's you, we're going by the Magda hunisomesha niki mess up. She died, you know, and we have like proper conversations. She'll tell me exactly how she feels, and we'll talk about it. There's no because she's a main character, I'm not going to be able to tell her. Like my people will always ground me.
Yeah. And that's important.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
It's Wamucii's.
Is it me? Do I even have one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
No,
You
I
haven't
think this
opened
was
it.
the first one.
I've put it there right now.
This one.
Oh, okay. That one was open.
This is question 3.
You're thinking about it.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the day, do you want to be remembered or do you want to be at peace? At the end
Peace
of
is
which
more
day?
important. At the end of which, even when I go home, I just want to be at peace. And I think that's what makes me feel like, okay, maybe some things I shouldn't say on the internet because I don't want to feel like...
And when they remember, it won't be...
Yeah, like I just want to be at peace. That's of more priority to me.
What about the impact that you've made?
I think it's beautiful and I count it a blessing to be able to do that. I don't think it's everybody.
But then wouldn't you want it to be remembered?
I would love it, but if it's at the expense of my peace, I think my peace is far more important. And I think especially now that you have become a mom, and Tawasu, like when it was just, maybe when I was single, maybe I was really, really about my job. So like maybe the impact and what I do mattered more. And then now you get married and then now you get a kid. Now it becomes like, I want to be the best version for myself. So that I could be able to mother Tawa.
Yeah.
And I think once the cameras are stripped off, everything, that's going to be my greatest legacy, how I bring up that boy. So this impact is great and I'm happy for it. I don't take it for granted. But I think if it's at the expense of my peace.
No, if it's either or.
It's either or, I'm choosing my peace.
Yeah. I think, do they have to come separately? If they have to come separately, then I'll take my
then
peace.
Then you'll take peace.
I'll take my peace. If they can coexist, then even better for
like
Ben
that.
Psycho. I would want you guys to remember Ben Psycho.
Yeah,
Ben
it's
Psycho
true.
gets in an idea before his song.
Like that was so wild though. That was cheap.
But I think that's a good one. If they can coexist, the better.
If they can coexist, the better.
But peace is a priority.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like even look at when Raila passed on, all of us were mourning him, but you can imagine how it hit the family even harder, So I think it's important that you are at peace with the people that matter the most.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wamzz?
I feel the same way. Peace will always be a priority. Always, because life will rock your peace when you don't expect it and when you can't control it. So if I could choose and I could prioritize, I will prioritize
your peace.
The peace I can bring myself.
What does peace look like for you, and does it require being unseen?
Yeah, that's a good question. Peace looks like contentment. Like I'm just happy with wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
Like I'm just happy with the people I'm at, the place I'm in, the food I've eaten, the car I've come in, or just happy with whatever I have. And that is a high level contentment that would give me so much peace. That's peace for me.
Content.
Yeah.
Does it require being seen? Being unseen?
No, it doesn't require being unseen. I could still be seen and still be very
peaceful
and content.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Wamzz?
The way you're
what
saying,
does peace look like?
What does peace look like to me? The same thing you said. In fact, if there's one thing my dad always tells me, he's just like, you need to be content. You can't always just, when you're content, you're going to just appreciate and be peaceful in your life. Yeah. So contentment with what is in your life right now. The way you're saying, you're just walking, floating on air, like, wow, people around me, I love them so much. We just had a nice meal. I'm alive. I'm just, everything is fine.
It's like you're a Rasta man,
You're just like, wow, when you just look around, you just look around and everything is just, it's not perfect, but it's okay. Yeah, then you enter peace.
Contentment and gratitude, are they the same? Is it the same thing?
I don't think so.
How so? What
is gratitude also just being grateful with whatever you have and wherever you're at? Is that the same thing? Textbook center.
I don't get the question.
Contentment and gratitude. Are they the same? Is it the same thing, or are they? I think they're related.
I do. I
They
see
are.
how they would feed
And the reason
off
why I'm
each
saying
other.
that is because today I saw a post that was saying that scientists have
He's backing it up. He's
Yeah.
backing up. Let's go.
you guys, that scientists have found a connection between gratitude, contentment, with how your body behaves even with making new genes. Yeah, the frontal part of your brain. So if you have these things going on for you, your body is in a good mood, and even it keeps off the inflammatory cells away. You know, those are the ones that cause cancer. So your body, it's like you're increasing your chances of not being sick.
Yeah.
Just by being content.
Just by being content.
Yeah,
grateful.
Just being grateful. It was very interesting how those two are connected. And you know, you will realize that
that's really deep.
the people who have this is Joyride.
That's really deep. I'm blown away.
There are people who have like 1 million subscribers, but they are not happy. Maybe they're chasing the 2 million. There are people who have 5,000. They're chasing the 10,000. There are people who have the 80,000. You know, and
chasing their
100,000. And you will notice that at any given point you're chasing. So if you don't take time to just appreciate it fast, it doesn't mean you become lazy, but you have to really appreciate it for you to live in the moment. I was listening to Fernando Alonso, who's a 2-time F1 world champion. And he was saying that he's a Formula 1 champion 2 times. And he was saying what he regrets the most is that during those 2 times, he was so fixated on the next season, he didn't get to enjoy the current season. So that's where my point was. Very basic. So that's for me. That's peace for me. When you get to just appreciate whatever you have,
and it goes to your body chemistry as well.
Yeah, write that down, Wakili.
I think that's really good.
That should be the intro.
Babes, it's yours.
Oh yeah. Second last. Give Wamzz the last one.
Yeah, for sure.
No, number 1. It's fine.
This is number 5. Does your main character energy come from self-love or insecurity?
Yikes. Would anybody confess if it comes from insecurity?
Well, it's the Joyride.
And even if it's insecurity, which one would it be? Like, what are you insecure about?
It's what I was telling you.
You're
You're inferior. You don't feel like you're enough.
So is it coming from what or insecurity?
Is it coming from self-love or insecurity? I'd say, don't want to say both. Self-love, of course, yes. When you're creating good stuff, good content, and you deserve to be there. That is one. But I'm trying to see, do I have a main character that stems from my insecurity?
In music?
In music, in content? I don't know. Maybe you tell me.
I don't know. I think for me, it would be from self-love. But even me, I'm trying to trace the insecurity, and
You're not finding it?
Because I'm trying to think about the areas where I'm okay being the main character. And I'm wondering where, if it's self-love or insecurity.
Let's take this main character energy away from just the action. The action. Let's put it to the thought process, because main character energy starts from a thinking.
From a thought.
For example, for example, if you're not nominated for an award, and then you feel like, I should be nominated.
It's an insecurity.
That's main character energy.
Because you feel like you should
be there. You get.
But is that a bad thing? Like, if you feel that way? Because
maybe you could feel like you just worked towards it. And
exactly. Like, I worked hard.
No, whether it's bad or not, I'm not deciding that. I'm saying that is main character energy.
You know how I would flip that? It would be main character energy if somebody won the award and I say, like, I'm more deserving of the award. Because why shouldn't they be the ones who are deserving of the award?
Maybe because I actually believe that I should. Maybe
you worked for it.
But didn't they also work?
Main character energy is not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like it has
confidence.
No,
or
it's not a bad thing.
It has
the confidence one.
Yeah.
It has bad PR. But for example, if I believe I'm the best rapper, and I genuinely believe like I'm the best rapper.
But you don't even have to be the best rapper to be the main character.
Yeah, but this time around, I believe I'm the best rapper, and I believe I had the best song, and I should have won. Then that is main character energy.
But are you saying that the person who won in this case was not a good
not
rapper.
In my books, no.
Maybe in their books.
Well, this is my
This is
story.
because
This
you're
is
the
your
main
story.
My
character.
story, yeah. This is my movie.
But then I think that becomes the way I'm thinking, and maybe you guys can correct me even at home. The way I'm thinking, if you think you're deserving and not them, then I think that's a kind of negative main character energy. Because what's not to say they didn't work hard and they haven't put in the work to win that award.
And maybe the
And
real
you
main-
think that you're the only one who deserves it
Yeah.
and nobody else deserves it. And we're not saying in situations where people have bribed and whatever. We're saying in situations where people have put in the work, but an award doesn't go to you.
Yeah.
But you start to crash out because you think it should have gone.
maybe the real main character doesn't even need the award for the gratification.
Like Prince. Remember Joseph
Yeah,
Prince?
maybe they're okay with
They're
just
okay
out
with like
with
you're
their-
with me. I know I'm the main character.
yeah. That was Prince. Okay, that's interesting. But so I think I want you to look at main character also from a thought process. Because main character involves you having an opinion on how someone has designed their house and you think that house is not cool enough, but it's not yours.
Yeah.
It's theirs. So that's main character.
and going on like a whole
exactly.
rampage. because-
Exactly. Or or having opinions on this is how I should raise my child and how they're raising their child. You have a problem with. I think so long as of course it's not abuse or just something
Yeah.
absurd. But
It's
if they
within-
choose to give their kids ice cream,
And you want to go on a whole speech.
Yeah.
now.
yeah. If they want to vaccinate their kids and you don't want to vaccinate yours, main character feels like you need to have an opinion. It's like you're putting
Yeah.
yourself into that scenario.
And it's different when you're just spreading like your POV, I think.
Yeah.
But, imposing
my opinions on how you should, like on the vaccination thing, imposing how I should vaccinate Tower is now becomes like a little bit weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Wamzz?
So if my main character energy
Comes
comes
from
from
self.
self-love
Or insecurity?
or insecurity,
But I was trying to expound and say,
as a thought
expand it.
process,
even some of the things that you think about and you're like, okay, that's me just being main character.
I would say as a thought process, I don't think I would put myself in like that in position to somebody else or in that deserving unless it's something that I feel like I have worked for, you know? Maybe at work you feel like somebody leave even like an award that it's now people's opinions that are gratifying you. But like if I've worked for something and I'm like, no, it should be me.
Getting the promotion.
Yeah, it will definitely come from that angle, not just because I feel like I'm who I am. Yeah, if it's as a thought process, you know, but like maybe with what I'm thinking about being a main character, like in terms of self-love and insecurity, I feel like a huge amount of main characters maybe starts with insecurity, which is fine. It's okay, like to be insecure. And then now it morphs. I feel the same way for me. Like before, like, you know, I'd be maybe like insecure about my weight and whatnot, and sitting, I don't imagine the thoughts, like me sitting and actively thinking, but I remember subconsciously like really leaning on my personality because it's like if the pass for people is maybe just being skinny, my character, it's almost like, you know, the way people say me, I love you for you and whatnot and what. So you find yourself overcompensating personality wise, then you almost become like main character, and it's just those ones for when people meet you, they're like, wow, they're more blown away by your personality
so that they can
because they
not
can
look at the
almost
other
figure
side.
out your insecurity. So that's why you know those comments of, you know, the people love your confidence. It's almost because you've channeled a main character energy and you're not the
that.
genre they expect to have that kind of main character energy. Then with time it does morph into self-love, and then you become like a main character out of just that's just who I am now. and the end justifies the means. Your insecurity, it came when it did what it needed to do. And then now it goes. So I think they can be like a process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting.
We're on the last question.
Okay, last question. Do you, number 2, by the way, do you think you live like a main character?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Because in your story,
You're the main character.
You are the main
you are
character.
the main character.
Me, I think in my mind, I've conditioned myself a lot. Maybe it's a middle kid thing to think about other people. A
You
lot.
do.
I think a lot.
How you walk, how you drive, how you. It's Shiro will
it's-
let other people.
I'm very aware of people around me and how I can be more accommodating. So I don't think I walk around with that. Maybe it's
so
a
nice.
middle kid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll unpack that.
Yeah.
Middle
kids, no? I saw there's a therapist who specializes in like firstborn.
Really?
Like firstborn in African homes. So I was like, there needs to be one. I'll hook you up, eh?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, the other day was it's related, I promised, the podcast. And when before the show, so when we were just catching up with everyone, we noticed the firstborns were a bit too loud.
Loud,
It
yeah.
was me,
Really?
Charisma, Jules. We were a bit too emphatic.
You were everywhere.
Yeah, we were everywhere. And Noni was very chill. You know? And I think firstborns, we just have something about us.
Maybe for me, I think it's a middle kid thing. Like I'm so attuned to just, are you okay? Is Wamucii okay? Will whatever I say, how will she receive it? That's usually my first.
So what are the disadvantages of that with regards to how you live your life now as
The main character of your life.
I think you hold back a lot you almost can run into people pleasing because you're like, if Ben is not happy, I'm not careful not to do it. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's almost, I think you can run into people pleasing.
So you don't feel like you live like a main character per se?
Not really. I feel like in my mind, before I think about myself, I always think like, what if I take this action, how will it influence this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one? Yeah. Okay. And you can attest to that.
Yeah. What's the question again?
Do you think you live like a main character?
Oh, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I do live like the main character. You know, like it's... And to a point, it allows me to be authentic and to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To who I am.
To who you are.
To what also God has purposed for my life, you know? So sometimes I do live as a main character.
Yeah.
And I love it sometimes.
You?
I feel like I'm in between ish. You see how you said you think about like other people? I also feel like I'm that way in terms of like, you know, even just like my family, my friends, if it's somebody's birthday, all those things. If I do this, how is it going to make this one feel? But I feel like that element of me almost makes me the main character because I'm instrumental in everybody's life.
Running a tight ship.
Exactly. That's how it feels.
Like you have your army around you.
Exactly.
Magda likes yellow flowers.
So it happens that you almost feel like the person in that consideration, because you're the one who does the most in that checking on people, you're now the main character. I think that's how mine is.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a bad thing.
It's not, because I love to do it and I love
Yeah.
to just make everybody feel like that. And then it works for me as the main character, then let's go.
I feel like also human beings tend to reward main characters with leadership opportunities.
Yeah.
People tend to trust people who have main character syndrome. That's why for you to be
syndrome.
syndrome.
Scientists in the house.
For you to become a top politician in this country, you must have main character
You
syndrome.
have to.
It's a requirement because we reward people who have main character syndrome, and we don't. That's why it was hard for Jesus to even save people, because he didn't come as main character. I mean, what do you mean you're born in a manger? Like, can we be serious? Christ, this is serious business, you know. And then he's Uku hanging out with Sijui. He should have been with the elites, with the Roman empires.
That's
and
very telling.
that's how they expected him to be. So we tend to reward.
Is this part of your sermon for Sunday?
Is it, by the way?
No, it's not.
Maybe it's finishing strong.
Yeah, finishing strong. How we finish the year strong. Yeah. You need to come one day.
I will come.
Yeah.
Back.
Welcome home.
Wow, Wamucii, this has been so cool. It's always so fun to host you on the show.
Yeah, it is.
It's always so fun to chat with Wamucii.
Always.
Like,
she's hilarious.
sometimes I wish the cameras were not here so we could be as unhinged.
But I'm going to be
hilarious.
calling you more than
Yeah.
that.
Unhinged.
I'm not unhinged.
Like
guys.
the three of us combined were so unhinged. But
Yeah,
it is
but
what
thank
it
you
is.
for coming.
I really appreciate you guys
Wish you
having
well.
me.
Anything you want to tell the guys?
Parting shot.
Yeah.
My parting
Yeah.
shot is
It
just, don't be afraid of being the main character. I'm the main character as well, so you should follow me everywhere.
And you're the main character today.
I am.
Right
Look,
now.
I'm not even in blue.
Yeah.
I'm not in the worship team. Anyway, I'm the lead Beyonce. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
always
for
happy
coming.
to
Yeah.
be here.
We'll
Karibu
call you
sana.
again.
Always
and again.
available.
You've
to
joined
come.
our resident guest. You see the
Yes.
emoji and you're resident
I
guest.
let's bring her back.
Yeah.
I hope
You-
so.
You've joined that.
Cindy
list.
Ross,
Yeah.
Sana.
Thank you so much. If you've watched the podcast up to this point, big up yourself. Make sure you subscribe, buy the tickets. The link is in bio. We appreciate you so much. This is JOYRIDE Podcast. You can close the show, Anjiru.
See you next time. We should have told them that we're in the same lipstick.
Oh yeah.
You're in the same
we
lipstick. You didn't
should.
notice?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I'm always in
That Nuba number 47?
No.
Okay.
It's Jonah K.
Not the 47.
That was the first
knew
lipstick
it.
I bought
Like
her.
number 46.
Oh, it was 46?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not that one. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.